I'm a business coach and I work with people who are successful and stuck, clients all over the globe. And so I love this podcast because I can bring guests like you on where I can help clients around the globe as well continue to get unstuck. And so before we dive into really learning about the business, I really want to know, as a business CEO, where's your stuck?
Oh, that's a great question. Honestly, it always seems to come back to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's generally because I've either not had enough awareness, or I had a blind spot, and it tends to happen on a daily basis. But I feel like that little piece of adversity is I look forward to it now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm no stranger to adversity. So,
Yeah. But
yeah.
you bring up a really good point. I see that in people that I coach. And one of the things I would say, the very first thing I work with on people, with people when I'm coaching them, is raising their level of awareness. And as they raise their awareness, then the lens continues to change. So it is like you're talking about, something that really is a daily experience, because sometimes people will say, well, my level of awareness is, it was raised yesterday and now this is still happening, right? Because when you start to see things differently, you start to see different cracks. You start to see everything in a new way. So I appreciate you sharing that, because it's a pretty vulnerable thing to share. And I think as CEOs and leaders today, we need to be vulnerable. And so I know how I work with my clients to raise their level of awareness. Working with them kind of on a consistent basis, 15 minutes a week in many cases, so we can kind of keep the shelf life going. But how do you raise your level of awareness?
I have a number of different techniques and things that I've caught along the way. And I feel like every single day is an opportunity to learn something new. So as long as I come into the day with that, but it's always routine. So, waking up, I like to see the sunrise, get out on the grass if I can, or just be in nature for the morning. And then really just getting into the day with a set intention. So
Yeah.
I guess because as a woman, and particularly as a CEO in tech, you are up against some challenges that you face naturally in that environment. So
Yeah.
that alone,
Yeah.
let alone some of the things that I could share,
Yeah.
but it enables me to I always go back to that humble place of where did I come from, and what do I want to do today?
Yeah.
And as long as I go into the day like that, my mindset just always reactivates as actually,
Yeah.
I got this, because
I love that.
nothing's ever going to be as bad as that, or I've
Yeah.
got these data points to draw from.
Yeah. I love that. Thanks for sharing that.
Mm.
It's as we, one of the things I do every morning is to regulate, is meditate and
Mm.
journal and find those
Mm.
things that ground you. Because I agree that really is kind of the first step of awareness.